Hey, what's going on, guys? Godstatus here. So today we got another update for Phantom Forces, which pretty good in my opinion, pretty good. Definitely in a right direction. Stylus has been killing it with updates lately, but we got a new map called Prison Break. We got new guns, the FAL 50.63 Para, the MSG 90, the SA 58 SPR, and the MC51 SD. The attachments such as the muzzle brake, the compensator, and the grips all got a little bit of a rework, so they are now a little bit different, and I'd have to go test those out myself. We got a new team balancing algorithm, which should be a little bit better, and teams should be a bit more fair now. Really good step in Stylus's part. We got a few third-person animation bugs fixed, and we got a new UI scale command, which I'm kind of curious to test out. Anyways, let's get right into it. So first off, let's talk about the new map Prison. I did play on this map once. It was built by, as you can see here, Firetrail, Jakinator, and Action Jafin, as you can see his tag right there. New map, really good in my opinion. Probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing maps, and it plays pretty well as well. I played one or two maps on here, and it did pretty good overall. Now, spawn trapping is something that I haven't learned yet on here, even though I'm sure it's possible because it's kind of hard to avoid spawn trapping on any map. But nonetheless, this map does run really well. It looks really good, and let's not forget that it is a Battlefield 4 map, so it's kind of just copy pasted over and tweaked a little bit just to fit Phantom Forces' needs. But overall, the map is really good, and like I said, in the two matches that I played, it ran really well overall. Now, I don't know how you guys are going to feel about it. It's a lot more CQC than other maps, so I'm definitely happy about that. There are obviously your range spots such as here and whatnot, but overall the map is really good in my opinion. Definitely think you guys should check it out when you get the chance, and let's hop into the guns. So first up, we have the MC51 SD, which is a new battle rifle. There's two new battle rifles, two new DMRs. This gun looks pretty good in my opinion. I like the model overall, but just listen to the beauty that is this gun. Oh my god, that thing sounds beautiful. This gun is pretty good. Let's not forget that they added new battle rifles, and they aren't extremely overpowered. The MC51 SC is like a 4-hit to the body at ranges, and it also comes defaultly suppressed, which I love for some reason. I love guns that are automatically suppressed. It's amazing. Like, they took a gun, and they didn't break it, and they didn't ruin the game, and Stylus, I'm so damn proud. Okay, next up is the FAL, which is a really good gun in my opinion. Now, this one isn't as strong as the FAL 50, but it is pretty strong nonetheless. It does 4-hit to the body at range rather than 3-hit, which I'm happy about. Now, the other FAL still does 3-hit to the body at range, but that's a bone for me to pick, like, in other videos and for me to complain about elsewhere. But nonetheless, the gun does look really good, has the same fire rate as its bigger counterpart, the FAL 50, and it's still a pretty good gun. Looks good, shoots good, handles decently well. It does have a decent bit of recoil, but as with any gun, can be learned. Next up, we have the MSG 90. Now, the new two DMRs that we're at are kind of like the SCAR SSR in a stance where it one-shots to the head at close range, but has 2-shot headshot at distance, and then 3-shot to the body at distance, which still pretty good. It shoots decently quick. It's nothing super fast, but it is a pretty strong DMR, and overall, definitely model on it also looks pretty nice. I'm liking it, but I have yet to test these guns out, so I don't want to give you guys any real information until I know specifics. Next up, we have the SA 58 SPR, which again is a 2-shot to the head close range, and then it's a 3-shot to the body at distance. So, this gun also has a pretty nice model in my opinion. I definitely think all the new models coming into the game look really good. They won't need a rework for a long time, but it does look pretty good overall. Again, the gun handles well. It's like an SSR in a sense, but a little bit different obviously for their own needs, but does look good, does handle pretty well, and I would recommend you guys trying it out. Next up is a gun that was added that I don't think was supposed to be because it wasn't in the patch notes, but nonetheless it's here. It is a secondary, the Saiga 12U. Another shotgun. It only has 2 bullets, and obviously you can reload to chamber a 3rd, but it is alright. I mean, it's nothing overpowered. It is a shotgun, but as with all other secondary shotguns, it's not going to be as strong as their primaries, but nonetheless definitely something that you can keep in your pocket, a little pocket blaster. It might be worth checking out. I'm not a huge fan of shotguns, so I probably won't be using it much, but it definitely is something that you could check out and give it a try yourselves. Alright, so next up is going to be the UI scale command, which is /UI scale : a number. Now, the number 1 is the default, as you could see here. Obviously, you can go down to like 0.1, which makes everything incredibly small. Then you can do UI scale colon 100, or you can't even see that, UI scale colon 10, and then everything just kind of blows up. Doesn't really have too much use to the average player, but nonetheless it is there. Last but not least is, like I mentioned, the compensator and the muzzle brake, and I believe the flash hider a little bit were updated, and they now have decent updates to them. The muzzle brake was made to be a bit more useful overall, and then the compensator was tweaked a little bit, and so was the flash hider, I believe, but I don't know the exacts on it, so I don't want to give you guys any specific details because I might be wrong. Also, the grips were now updated. Folding grip I know was apparently improved overall, and then angled, vertical, and stubby were updated. Vertical apparently is to help a bit more with hipfire recoil now. I don't know the exacts, but if I do figure stuff out, of course I will make a video about it so you guys know. But basically, those are the updates for today. 2 new battle rifles, 2 new DMRs. The stats are pretty well balanced. Just off looking at them at a first glance, they look pretty good. Nonetheless, new map, good in my opinion. New guns, good in my opinion. Some bug fixes, always good. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.